How to make a video in PowerPoint. No extra software. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can make a video in your PowerPoint software without using any third-party tools. So this is natively available in PowerPoint, and a lot of people do think, oh, for PowerPoint videos, I'm going to have to use another software. Well, you don't. And I'm going to show you guys step by step how to use their native recording features. So I've built this simple presentation, and to begin our recording, first off, open up your presentation and then click on the record option on the top. Once you do that, you will see two options, from the current slide or from the beginning. When you click on from the beginning over here, this is what's going to open up. You will see a teleprompter at the bottom, and you will also see options to write, highlight, erase, as well as clean up your screen. Now, this is going to be when you are just browsing through, and this is at the bottom, this is where you could see me. However, because I want to record this, and you have your notes over here, so you can add your notes or a script over here. However, I want this to be really simple and basic. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to first go on the top, and you will see different options for your microphones as well as for your camera. Keep in mind to select the correct microphone and camera, because whenever you're recording, you do want a good camera quality and a good microphone quality as well. Once you've chosen that, you can click on over here and your recording will begin. Just like so. Now this is being recorded, and I can go through all of my slides like so. I can read the slides, so on and so forth. If I want, I can click on pause and pause as well, and then continue on as well, like this. Once I've done that, I can pause my entire video or stop my entire video and exit out. Once I click on exit out, you can see clear recording on current slides or clear all recordings on all slides. Now, what does this basically mean? This means the recording is going to be added. So me as a person has been added to the bottom of this. You guys can see you will also be able to hear the audio that you were saying during that time, how long your audio was within the slide. And you guys can see I ended on slide 17 and it has added my recording till slide 17. Now, if I want to clear this, I can click on clear recordings from all slides and they will be cleared. However, if you want to customize this a little, you can actually record in a different way. This is to add your own recording. So me as a person, if I want a pop-up of myself at the bottom and I want a audio to be connected to my slides, then I go into the record tab. However, if you want a different type of recording of your PowerPoint presentation, you can go into slideshow over here, and once you go into slideshow, you will see you can play it from the start like you normally would, or directly go into presenter view, or you can even customize your slideshow, set up slideshow, hide slides, and rehearse timings, but you can actually see a record button over here as well. So in this particular record button, you can click on over here, you can clear all the narrations and all the timings, and you can record from the beginning like so. Now, if you don't want your camera, you can turn off your camera like this. And I'm going to turn off my microphone like so. And I'm going to quit and reopen. So I'm going to save all of this. And now that I've given the permissions for Microsoft to access my microphone, I'm going to reopen my presentation like so. Then if I go back into record, I can proceed with my recording. So I'm going to click on over here, and I'm just going to read the presentation. Within group design and experimental research. Definition: a researcher method where the same participants are tested under multiple conditions or treatments, allowing comparisons within the same group of individuals. Importance: reduces variability, enhances statistical power by focusing on changes. Key characteristics: same participants, reduced variability. Now, when I've done this, so when I've basically recorded a variation, where only a narration is added, you will see your narration is going to be added in the bottom. So now I have a narration version in the bottom, and if I click on this, I can click on audio format, and you will see my audio format, including how it's played, like this, and this is just for audio. If I also include video, I have far more options, so I'll show you guys what the video options look like. So I'm going to turn on the camera And I'm going to delete this original recording, and we're just going to turn on this. And again, I'll show you guys different options. Currently, this block is just a blank screen, so there's not going to be a lot, but still, now when I stop this and I exit, you guys can see my recording bubble. When I click on that, I can click on video format and I can see different options, including corrections in the colors or brightness or contrast. The colors, so if I want to recolor it, then I also have poster frames and then reset options. Then you can see you have different ways you can display your recording. So if you want a little bit of an etched effect, a TV effect, you can add those types of effects to make the recording a bit more seamlessly integrated into the overall presentation. You can also click on video border to give it a border and video effects. This includes presets, shadows, reflections, glow effects, soft edges, bevels, and 3D rotation. This can make your overall presentation look really interesting. You also have the order of your object, alignment, cropping as well. Then if you click on your playback, you can actually play your video and see when it should start. So in a click sequence automatically or when clicked on. I want this to play automatically. I want the recording to play automatically when I turn on the presentation. I can choose to play it in full screen, hide during the show, loop until stop, to rewind after playing. I can insert captions. I can save media as well as captions. So when you click on save over here, you are able to save this integrated video into your PowerPoint presentation without having to use a third-party tool, without having to use, complicated video recording tools. It's all available in your PowerPoint presentation. And as we go, we can also add animations into this, transitions into this, so it morphs a little. So you have all of those options, and you can also go on ahead and arrange your slideshow. So you can go into rehearse timings to rehearse the timings, and you can see this is going to show you a timer on the top, and you can explore whether or not your audio recordings are aligning up. You can also add notes beforehand, so you can record with your notes and you're able to have a better pace on your video. So whenever the recorded version of your video has all the information that the viewer might need without you having to present over and over, especially when you are presenting a slide in multiple places. It's easier to have a recorded version where everything is going to be explained thoroughly and then you can just answer some questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or any queries, you guys can leave them in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.